name is Marcin Szeląg. I'm a partner at Innovation Nest, and I normally operate from Krakow in Poland. Innovation Nest is an early stage fund. We focus on software companies, mostly in the SaaS space. We invest mainly in Poland, but also recently we started investing across Europe. And we focus on the early stage, so seed investments. So conferences are a good way to meet startups, and that's why we also attend them quite frequently. Wolf Summit is interesting because the networking part is very exposed. So a funny fact, before coming to the conference, I already had 60 requests to meet startups, which is quite amazing. And that's why we love to participate in this event. I think one of the biggest challenges at events like this when it comes to networking is matching the right startup to the right investor. And it's very difficult to do. In case of Wolf Summit, I think it was very well positioned. So most of the startups that wanted to meet me were within my investment thesis. So I had plenty of people to talk to. And I think that's something that's very important because you're not wasting your time or the time of the founders. Biggest benefit for startups attending any conference is meeting people, so the networking part again. And with Wolf Summit, it's all about meeting investors. So I think the biggest benefit for any startup, any founder that comes to this conference is that he can meet many investors at a very short period of time. And this basically allows him to build relationships that maybe will benefit sometime in the future in an investment. Okay, so one of the things that I contributed to the conference was the jury. So I took part in the semifinals. I heard many startups pitch. I think it was 17 different companies. It was interesting to see the level of those pitches. I think the companies were very well prepared and well picked to pitch on stage. So most of them had interesting ideas, almost a working product, and some of them even had traction. So there were many interesting companies pitching on stage. I rarely sort of disclose which one I like because it's too difficult to know how the company really performs from a short, like 3-minute pitch. When you think about Poland, you can have many misconceptions. So, for example, that it's a small market, but it's not really a small market. It's a pretty big market when it comes to internet users. So it's pretty attractive for many companies, either on the B2C side or even on the B2B side, to use it as a test market within Europe. Because I always say that Poland has the benefit of being still a Eastern European country, but also the mindset of a Western European country. So everything's pretty much the same as in Germany, France, or the UK, but still you can take advantage of lower prices when hiring developers or getting any other talent to your startups. So I think when startups think about Poland, they can view it in many different aspects. So for example, one is the test market that they can enter, which is pretty big. Also, they can locate their development offices to take advantage of the lower costs. A third thing is that Poland is in the center of Europe. So if you want to locate your headquarters, you're well positioned to travel all over Europe. We have very well connected airports to pretty much all the other cities. So I think it makes Poland an interesting place to consider when locating your startup. People often ask me to give advice to first-time founders or early-stage founders. The best advice I can always give is to focus on solving a really important problem and trying to be even obsessed with solving this problem. This can lead to amazing outcomes.